Can I? Testing, testing. I'm trying to make sure everybody can hear me before we get started. I'm doing some things on the side. Give me a quick second. I'm still locked in with y'all. Alright, I'm gonna assume all y'all can hear me. We should be set. So I'm gonna play some music, some background music, and then we'll just get started. Um, Alright, I'm just gonna assume. Is this too loud or? I can hear you fine. All right, cool. So hopefully the music is not too overbearing. So we are going to. Actually, I probably need to turn it down on my side a bit. Okay, that's much better. Let me go to. Nope, nope, nigga. Hold on. Right here. What the? Okay, now it's working. Hold on. Alright, so let me get this other thing up before. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, I remember what else I needed to look up. It took me a minute to remember. Alright. Alright, first of all, welcome to the stream. Or actually, the Stram. As you see, it's Valentine's Day Blender Stram. We love Strams, right? But today we are going. Before anything, I want to say to all the niggas who got girlfriends, all the girls have boyfriends, whoever, whoever's watching, happy Valentine's Day. So start out with that, and then so not last Saturday, sorry. So last Friday we did run cycles. I've been doing run cycles for the past 2-3 streams, and I'm just kind of tired of it. So I want to switch it up a little bit just for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into the blender, we're going to give me a second. Let me pull this up so we can switch over. So we are going to switch over. Holy, where the hell? Right here. Okay. So now we're here. Right now, this is the references I'm looking into. And I want to see what I could do. This is cool. Actually, this is probably what we're going to do. For the first part, I don't know how long this part will be. I'll do a reference board. And then for the second part, we actually make the damn thing. So that's probably how we'll start. Before anything. As boy, yo, what's good? How you doing, man? What's really good? Where you coming from, man? Where you coming from? Also, your viewport says Brenda. Oh yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. A lot of people have been coming from that, so I appreciate you supporting. I appreciate anybody supporting. You know, I'm small, just trying to do what I can, get my name out there. But I appreciate your support. Anybody who supports, I appreciate you a lot. Trust me, if you think I don't see it, I see it. Um, I was only asking where you coming from, just because I don't know if I know you or not. But you came from my video. But I appreciate you supporting everybody who supported that video. You know what I'm saying? Your support keeps me going. So, but today we're gonna make some magic, man. We're just gonna go through the process. Right now we're doing references. We're looking at references to see what I can make, and it's a Valentine's Day themed thing I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to get a reference board and see what I can cook up. But yeah, but, but yeah, man, thanks for coming by. We normally do Friday live streams around 7:30ish, 8ish. It depends. But I want to see if I consistently keep it at 7:30. Sometimes I have other stuff going on, so I have to push it at 8. So, but I started like 5 minutes late and got everything ready. But normally it takes like 5-10 minutes to make sure everything's working. So that's just where we're at. So what we're gonna do, um, not I like this AI modified. It's only a reference. It's only a reference. I'm not gonna tweak on it. It's only a reference. Excuse me. Hold on. More actions. Save. How do you? Okay. This is how I'm gonna do it. Boards. Create boards. Create boards. Say, hold on, some pins. We could. This is kind of cool. I will admit. So we gotta go. There was unorganized ideas on this too. What's what's popping? Oh, what's good? What's good? Oh, what's good, Dave? Hold on. First of all, oh yeah, hold on. Let me address the comment first. But what's good, Dave? What's good? Appreciate you for coming out, man. I told you better come out or I'm be mad at you, bruh. But I appreciate you for coming out. Are you gonna dedicate this render to your girl or something? Nah, I don't got a girl, bro. I'm single. I'm just doing it for the vibes, bro. That and Valentine's Day's tomorrow, so you know. But nah. But what I could do is once we make this pop, and you could dedicate it to your girl if you got a girl. You know what I'm saying? So we got this. We're gonna go back to Valent Heart. No, or let's do Hearts Vaporwave. This is a cool idea. Is that already? Oh, it's saved, but hold on. I remember. Hold on. We're not switch it to the board, or do I gotta? Actually, no. Damn it. Hold on. I like this. And then I was gonna go here. Like I said, a lot of these pictures are AI modified. Okay. I'm not for AI art, but it's not. Some of these aren't bad for reference, I will admit. Like, it's going good. That. Oh jeez. I told you, nigga. I told you you gotta pop out. So right now we're just getting reference for the first part of this. To catch you up, David, part of the stream, we just gonna get the references, and in the second half we're gonna put it all together and see what we can come up with. That is where we are at. Alright, are we back? Sorry, okay, my connection. Alright. I had to adjust my connection real quick. Are we back? We still laggy? I'll let everybody catch up before we continue. We good. Alright, cool. I had to switch connections because sometimes my connection's a bit off. A bit off is an understatement, but yeah. But at least we're good. We good, Dave? How we looking, Dave? On your side? I'll give him a second. He got kidnapped. I'ma just assume we're good. And if David said, "Yip, yippee!" All right, we're all good. To answer your question, S boy, are you a full-time 3D artist? Not yet, but I'm going to be. That is my goal. I'm not there yet, but I'm going to. That's the goal. I'm not there yet, but I'm going to be there. I got plans, I got aspirations, I'm gonna be there. So unfortunately, I'm not a full-time 3D artist yet. Like I said, I'm doing this and I have another job. So I'm doing both. I'm trying to get my foot in the door anywhere I can. And then from there, try to see where I can get. So, but I'll be there though. I'll be there. So, but I appreciate your support, man. So I assume we're good. So let me get back to getting references. So do this. I love all the heart-shaped stuff. This is cool. As cool as this is, This is something I can't do in one live stream. That's gonna take some time. Let's see. Hold on, what you say, David? So the idea is Valentine's Day. Why not go for a silhouette type of thing? What you mean? Like under a moonlight. You can just set up a mood or something and paste your ideas. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, okay, how I used to be able to do it is I already made a mood board on Pinterest. And what you could have done, hold on, can I do it with the 3 dots? When I saved, it gave me the option to put it all in the mood board. But now, I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Unless I'm missing a step. Because I already made the mood board unless... See, more like this. This is that. This is just to share the image. This is just to make it larger. This explore. So it just saves randomly. So let's go to not add Pinterest account. Boards. Valentine's Day. Organize more ideas. Where the hell did... Not share. Edit board. Because there was a loose ideas. Okay. It's clearly a loose idea thing. Pinterest home. I am tweaking. All. Explore. Updates. Messages. Create pin. Posting and adding to... I already created a board. Wait, let's create. Okay, pins, I guess is you're pinning it from. That's just create. Yeah, that's the creative board. So that's group. That's unorganized ideas. So can I not just... Wait, so would it not... Is it just oversaving again? Hold on. Edit pin. Hold on, let me see what y'all saying. Hold on. Whoa. Yo, hold on. I missed something. Like on the page like this. 2 characters missing under a lone radiant light. We might get into loop scrolling. Kissing. Hey, yo, what you talking about? Kissing, bruh. Stop being weird. No, I'm joking, David. In terms of that, like I said, would not mind that. I'm saving a similar idea for something else. So I'm going to just keep it simple with something with hearts. So I could look into do stuff for stream. So I can just keep it simple for the stream. Organize. So we can, hold on. Defaults. Edit board. And I don't need. Alright, organize. Collage with the. Create collage drafts. More ideas. Honestly, hold up. I guess, hold up. Oh, hold up. I just realized something. Hold on. So we got the board, right? And if we do more ideas, we could do it from here and then pin it into the, let me just see if it pins. Okay, it pins like that. So we just search from here and we just pin it. That makes it so much easier. Brother. Fair. Look, I just like to rage bait you. I'm not saying your idea was bad. I just like to make you mad, David. It's just fun. Alright, so let's keep it simple. We have Valentine's Day. Okay, so when you would make the board first and then go to more ideas, and I guess that's how it works now. It's a bit odd, but let's see if we can. I like this color palette. I really like this color palette. Bro, why are all these reference AI modified? Like, I feel like that's every reference now. So wait. Alright, so we pin that. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it in terms of reference, but it's so many of them. It's like so many of them in terms of references, bruh. So, let's do. Hold on, let's keep it in the theme of vaporwave. Let's see what we can come up with, but I kind of want to break out of it. I like the color palette too, so we're gonna go Hearts Vaporwave. Wait, so what if I did that? Wait, hold on. Wait, it will let me. What in the? So now it's doing a separate board. So this is the stuff I'm gonna just do. I'm gonna just go off this. I'm gonna just go off this. Screw it. I don't. Fuck it. Ezekiel. Hold on. Unfortunately, you are in the AI world now. Apparently, who's Ezekiel? This live popped up in my feed. I am a brilliant guy, so let's see what you. Okay. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for coming. Hey, I'm glad I popped up in your feed. So I'm gonna just catch you up to speed. So pretty much what we're doing is we're getting reference for we're doing a Valentine's Day theme project, and right now we're doing getting reference. And the first part of the stream we'll get the reference together, and then the second part of the stream we'll actually make the damn thing. I'm trying to make sure this part isn't too long, so we can actually get into the creation of it. Pog. I'm actually gonna fight you in real life, David. Why would you say that? Of all the things you can say, you had to say that. Like, now I'm actually gonna fight you, bro. You make me mad. Okay, we moving. Alright, let's get it. By the way, before I forget, thank you for supporting me on my stream. I appreciate you for showing up. And hopefully I can make this a good experience for you and everybody else that's in the stream. So let's get back to it. So these are the references we have for so far. They're kind of random, but I'm trying to just get an idea to see what I want and what direction I want to go. So this is where we are at right here. I really like this reference, but by the way, if I didn't address the comment, we are in an AI world, unfortunately. Indeed we are. We are in an AI world. Like, so we're gonna do more ideas, and this is cool. This is cool. I really like this color. This scheme. I really like this scheme. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm already finding. Now I get to do profile. Okay, this is what I was able to originally do. Go to profile, then I could put it on Valentine's Day board. Suggestions, okay. Like, guess it was tweaking before. Maybe I just missed something. I could be tweaking. I mean, I'm always tweaking. Bro, I don't know what's worse, that there's so many AI references or the fact that these AI references are actually kind of good. Like, I don't know which one's worse. Says, I love the colors of all your references. Heck yeah. Oh, shit. Shit, I remember you. I remember you. I know you on Insta. I know you on Insta. I be seeing you. If you don't think I be seeing you, I be seeing you. I fuck with what you doing. Keep going. Keep going. Do what you gotta. Keep doing what you gotta do. I fuck with your shit. Keep making art. For all my artists out there, keep making it. Making your art. Even with AI and all that stuff in play, just keep going. Just keep going. It burns now because AI is taking a lot of people's job, but keep going. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Can I even... Hold on. Hold on. We definitely putting that bitch in the reference. Hold on. So, is it small hearts in the... It's the small hearts in the shape of the... Hold on. That's nasty. That's tough. That's tough. I like that. But yeah, so we're just getting everything together. But how everybody in the stream doing today? I appreciate all of y'all for coming out. How y'all doing? How you living? Let's get into all the references. Okay, yeah, nah, this is... Alright, yeah, these are starting to get a bit nasty. These are tough, but like, it's AI modified. Why? Like, if we could keep AI images as reference for actual artists, like, it would be so much better than just, like, taking the AI and just say, hey, this is art. Like... Putting in a prompt and this is... Let's keep going. We're just doom scrolling at this point. All right, hold on. Let me bring it back up to speed. Hold up. Vaporwave. All right. So I'm gonna just save a few more of these, and then we're just gonna get back to it, and then we're just gonna assess all the references and see what we want to go with, because I don't want to just be doom scrolling at this point, because I want to keep this going at a certain pace. I like the lighting of that. Actually, there we go. It's supposed to be in the corner right here. That's a quick save. Actually, I'm gonna do it. Valentines. Alright, so now that we've done that, that's enough reference hunting for a while. At least for now, because we were gonna be here all day. 14 pins, 11 pins. If only I could fuse both of... You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. 11 pins, 14 pins. Are these not... Okay. I do like the roller coaster idea. Actually, I already did something similar to this. That's already on my profile. So technically, we don't need to recreate that. We don't need to recreate all that. So, okay, sorry, my chat was lagging, so I missed all your stuff. So, Dave said, I'm vibing. While you're getting set, I'm adjusting this song project. Oh yeah. I actually can't say too much about that. You're right. Let me shut up. That's what I'm saying, dog. Let's jump into Blender ASAP. How did you start getting to the retro aesthetic? Okay, into the retro aesthetic. I'm not gonna hold you. So since I was doing abstract stuff, I was doing that for a while. That was my thing. But the reason why I started getting the retro around last year, I started seeing more retro stuff. Um, and I just kind of got into the music of it, to like vaporwave stuff. Um, I was gonna. What's the best way to phrase it? So I was doing all that. There was this one artist who dropped the album, and it had like retro, like GTA Vice kind of retro vibe to it with some of the beats and stuff. And I'm like, yo, this is kind of hard to mix with hip hop. And I'm just like, yo, and like seeing the creativity stuff. Then I started getting to like Y2K visuals and all that stuff. And then afterwards, I would just like, you know what? A lot of people are doing like realistic renders and stuff. What if I try to like pop out and do like retro stuff? So and even before that, I was planning on doing a rebrand anyways, because my name used to be Polo V on here, but then I changed my name to Vino, and then I did a bunch of and then I was like, you know what, let's just have this be like a retro vibe. So that's what I end up doing. I try to learn how to do the retro stuff, and then now we're here. So that's kind of what happens. Like, I got inspired by hearing certain music because it was different, and then I saw different visuals, and then I kind of got inspired. It's like, yo, that's so cool, man. I appreciate that. So that's just basically my inspiration, because I wanted to stand out, and like I resonated with a lot of retro stuff. Like, if you go back to like early 2000s commercials and stuff like that you grew up with, you just like, yo, it just has a different level of soul to it. So I like to recreate that. I want to recreate that. So that's just where I'm at with that. But back to this. What I want to do is I was thinking about either doing something to this or to this. I could do this, but like but it feels kind of generic. Like, this is kind of interesting. It's like, could I do that? But it's like I said, this is still cool. It's not to knock it, but yeah. Let me see what this one is, and let me stop before I dang it! I'm about to get in a whole, I'm about to get into a whole loop of it. This is cool. Hold on, I'm just gonna make it safe. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because we're going to get into a whole spree. I'm gonna fuck around and get into a whole spree. So let me not do that. So what I will probably do with the reference. So we got this, we got that. To keep things simple, okay. I'm just looking at the reference just to kind of see what I want to do with it. And I made 2 boards on accident when I really just needed to do 1, but okay. I guess so. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to test some things out. So, off of this render, I'm going to try something like this or this, which is really cool. Actually, I kind of like, I'm going to try something. I'm going to just test something. I'm going to test something. Hold on. Give me a quick second before we get into it. Alright. So this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to switch back to Blender. So do general, and then I'm going to see if I can find this one thing, this one asset I have. If I can find it, please. Alright, so we're gonna do that. If I can lock in, alright, so we got. So what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do the outlines of it. We're gonna. Okay, we're just gonna keep everything black and white for now. Then we're gonna do a plane. Let's get it. Hey, look, I'm glad we're all hyped being in Blender. Like I said, I'm not even trying to be in Pinterest long. This is supposed to be just what can I do in a stream. So we're gonna go geometry nodes. We're gonna do a plane. Hold up. Geometry. It's called something else, sorry. Grid, yeah, that's what I was looking for, yeah. I was looking for plane, it's grid on here. Blah, 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 blah. Little hold on, we're gonna try something. It's been a little minute since I was done geometry notes, so I'm in vertices. Hold on. So you would do this for scale. I'm trying to figure out how to do something. I am working on Blender too and watching your stream. I'm a beginner, by the way, not experienced like you. Man, I've been only doing Blender not that long. Like, holy shit, I've almost done this for 4 years. Hold on. 3.5 years. Holy shit, I've done Blender. Bro, I I really thought in the back of my mind, I haven't been in Blender for that long. And then I look back, I was like, no, I've been in here for a while. I have been in here for a while. So, my boy, you've been at it for years. Apparently. Like, I didn't think about it like that, but I'm just like, in retrospect, it's just like, yes, you have. LOL. Bro, I'm a senior citizen when it comes to this, bro. Like, my knees is cackling. I should be in the retirement home. I should be in a retirement home, bro. There's some things I have not been in geometry notes for a while because I've been doing run cycles, so I kind of forgot how to. I'm trying to refresh my memory. Like, when I'm doing geometry notes, it's like I know how to do this. It's like a node. I'm a node off. Oh, yeah, this is probably where I need to be. It should be. Hold up. Let me try this. Grid. There we go. There we go. I'm getting my fresh in my memory. Profile curve. Fill. Curve. Curve circle. Mesh. Curve circle right here. Bring the radius down. See, yep, I knew it. It's like I'm forgetting something. I'm like off by a node or two. So yeah, my memory's coming back to me. There we go. This is what I was trying to do. You could do scale here. For Blender 5.0, you don't even need to use the radius of the curve circle anymore. You could do it here. See, back in my day, we didn't have this function. So y'all young niggas know nothing about that, but in our day, you know. It's like, okay, hold up. Eevee or cycles? Like, in general for this project. You started doing Blender a little after the time I started making music, aka 4 years. Yeah, it's about 3.5, 4. Yeah, dang near 4 years. Yeah, bro, 4 years went by like that. Like, it's dangerous how almost half a decade can go by. Like how fast it can go by. What kind of music you make? Oh, he's asking you, David. Crazy. Answer this nigga's question, bro. David. Dang, David. Damn, being rude. You are heavily underrated. You talking about him or me? Most music I make is either lo-fi, drum and bass, or classical. Boo! Make some rap music, nigga. Nah, I'm joking. You talking about me? Nah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Look, I feel it, but my time will come. I just gotta put in the work, do what I need to do, and success will come. But yeah, no. Question for Eevee Cycles. You talking about in general what I use, or do you mean this specific project? This one. Undecided. Just because since I'm trying to do retro stuff, ray tracing wasn't a thing back then, so I in theory want to use Eevee. But if Cycles looks better, I'm probably gonna do Eevee for this project. To be real, just for the sake of faster render time. I only really use Cycles for things that need like actual ray tracing or for like high quality scenes. I don't need the camera to be focused up yet. So we have this. Hey man, do you post art on your channel or on your account or nah? Okay, I got you. I already answered it. Answer the question for that. Yo, my man, I hate you. Let's go, Software! I was waiting for you too, brother. I was waiting for you too, bruh. What's good? Hey, man. Everybody holler at my nigga Safwi. Everyone, let's clap it up for Safwi. The goats. The goats. Man, if you think I'm underrated, this nigga's underrated. Actually, no, he big money. He got the views. But, hey, that... Everybody in the comment section, show love to my man Safwi. Saf Visual FX. Let's go! Let's go! Everybody shout him out. Let's clap it up for Safwi. Let's go. My nigga all the way from India. What's good, man? How you living, Safwi? I appreciate you for coming out, man. I appreciate you for support. I appreciate you. How you living, man? You living all right? You doing good? Let's go. The GOAT Saf. But to catch you up, Saf, basically we're doing... we talked last week. I'm doing a Valentine's Day stream. Of course, man, we got your back. Let's go. Big Saf. Big Saf. Let's get it. But pretty much what we're doing is I'm doing a Valentine's Day. I told you this last week when we was on Discord. I'm basically what I did for the first part of the stream. I got references, and now I'm in Blender trying to just put it together. That's basically what I am doing right now. I'm just putting things together. That, and I'm trying to remember certain things about geometry nodes, and I'm trying to remember as I go, and I'm remembering it faster than I thought. Let's go. We all clapping for the GOAT. We all clapping for the GOAT. And hey, the people who are watching me, go subscribe to that nigga Safwi. Let's go. That man is nice with it. Talking about me, we need to celebrate. We need to celebrate everybody who's doing Blender right now, man. Anybody doing VFX or art stuff. We need to all come together, bro. This is the perfect platform for it, you know? We're all coming together. So we could do that. So we could start it out like this. So let's keep it moving. Let's go. Let's keep it moving for sure. So basically we do this. Let's do... Alright. So this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to look into. So we're going to do that. We are going to put in a plane object. And then geometry nodes, we're going to do... cube, mesh primitive cube. We're gonna size it to cover the whole thing. Woo! Let's go. All right, so we got that, and then we're gonna God damn it. Yeah, hold on. Sorry. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do volume. Hold on. Hold on. What was the... Hold on. Hold on, because I was going to do volume... Operation... Grid to... Not grid to mesh. Parameters, volume cube... Now that's actually for smoke. I need to... let's do... Points... What was it? I'm literally... Distribute points in volume. Yeah. That's... Distribute points in volume. Mesh to volume. I remember. Mesh to volume. Mesh to volume. So it converts. And then distribute points into volume. There we go. I remember now. Turn down the density, and then we'll do an instance on points. Then we do the hearts. We do that, and we put the geometry into the instance. We can scale it down. We can do that. Wait, you missed... No, I mentioned that earlier. Actually, just because you said brought it back up, I said I addressed that in the stream. I thought I put the E in this like Stram. I'm like, dang. I don't know if I can edit it now. Matter of fact, we're gonna call it the Stram. We're gonna call it a Blender Stram instead of Blender Stream. Let's get it. Let's go. This is the Blender Stram. Let's go. It's not a No, we didn't misspell it. I didn't misspell it. This was intentional. Everybody streams, but not everybody strams. Just letting you know. If you know, you know. But you probably don't, because I'm just making this shit up off the top of my head. But nah. Oh, that's hilarious. Stram, let's go! Everybody comment Stram. Everybody comment Stram. Let's go. So let me look at this reference while we're doing that. Stram, let's go. Let's get it. We're in the Strams. So how I want to do this. Stram. Let's go. Hey. Let's get it. Alright. So let me set the camera. Hold on, sorry. Allow camera to view. Then let me change the aspect ratio. Let's get it. The Stram. Gang gang. Big Stram. Big S-T-A-M. Hold on. Big S-T-R-A-M. Bro, I can't spell for shit today. Let's go, Stram. Um, but let's get it. But where were we? So we did that. So we're gonna try to make the world black. I'm just gonna put a random color. Actually, hold on. For this, anyways, I need to put. Sorry. Set material. Set material. I guess this is the second one, and then. Alright. So material, I guess we can. Let's just go within a mission. Let's just make it pink, right? It's not the official color. What the? Hold on. Material 1. And then, like I said, the colors are a work in progress. Let's just make. Actually, let's make this like hot pink. Damn, I didn't mean to make it that much. Hold on. Hold on. Let's make this red. Or what we could do, make this red, metallic. Roughness. And the light obviously needs to be better. Yo, low key? Low key, bruh? Hold on. So low key. What I'm thinking. So how do I want to do this? I need to check. It's coming together. I need something a little bit more. Something feels off. Like it's coming together, but not really. So, at least not for me. Like I'm just look. I'm nitpicky when it comes to my own stuff, bro. I'm really nitpicky when it comes to my own stuff. That is just what I am. So let me try something. Let me test a thing real quick, and then I want to see how we kind of go about it from here. Let me do. Let me see what I want to do. trying to pull something up. I'm still here with y'all. I just need to pull something up. I did not forget about y'all. I'm still with y'all. Just give me a second. What in the hell is this? That is a lot of... Hold on. I almost got what I need. Because what I want to do... It needs something else. It needs... Like, hold on. Let me try something. Like, if I do... Like, this is... Like, I guess... Hold on. So, like, for this... This would be longer. Again. And then we would change the vertices. Actually, it would be too many verts. So... This would stretch it out too much. Unless I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. Because I feel like we can make something a lot better. Hold on. Unless... Okay, if we do this, I don't know if it looks good with some emission on it. So like if we go to compositing, I don't know if we go glare node. Streaks, if we do bloom. I don't... It might just be the color palette. It really might be the color palette I'm struggling with. Hold on. I want to see if I can get my colors right. Any day now for this shit to load, please. Pretty please, I am begging you, if nothing else. Start the generator. Copy, save color, shades, copy hex, view color. Let's say I wanted to do red, and then I wanted to do pink here. I am doing color picking right now. View color info, hot. Actually, I'm gonna just show y'all what I'm doing. I'm gonna just show y'all so y'all are not confused on what I'm doing. Is that... Oh yeah, I'm on the right thing. Okay, so color palette. And let's say I wanted to do like hot pink or view shades, check contrast. View shades, is it color? Drag, hold on. Blah, blah. blah blah. Come on, start the generators so I can chat with color blood. I'm not trying to talk to you robot niggas. You do not need to be. Y'all can get off of my shit. Control toggle, remove color. Wait, so how do I add? Make launch generator, view, export, save. Hold on. I think this one works a bit better. Yeah, this one works a lot better because you can choose what you want to do here. I'm going to, hold on. If possible, could you explain what you're doing while working, not in depth, just basically what each tool does? I mean, yeah, I can. I have no issue with that. Hold on, let me switch this so you don't see this thing I'm about to do real quick. So, like, what each tool... Like, if I'm in geometry notes, you want me to explain what it does? I can do that if that's what you're asking. There's no issue with that. I am hiding my sign-ins. I'm cool off that. I don't need to see all that blah blah blah. I can log in already. Alright. So let me switch to the color picker. Yeah, thanks, man. You are the GOAT. Hey, man, I appreciate you. So if that's what you're talking about. So when we go back in Blender, I'll explain it to you. So analogous is what's next to it. So blah blah blah. So we're gonna do like the reds and pinks. This is what it would be. And now I guess complementary would be the exact opposites. So if we're going for red, we would add green, but we need pink to go along with that. So we would need split complementary is that. So if we did like red, pink, and then green, that's not Valentine's Day colors, but honestly, probably need to do analogous. Probably just need to do analogous to keep everything simple. So like if we have red here, so let me explain to you what I'm doing. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna just pretty much explain this. So we have the heart here, just the model itself, just a 3D image, not image, 3D model of a heart. So we got the, the lines that they do for Vaporwave. So we go to geometry nodes. So the grid is by itself, right? Actually, I have node wrangler, so we can just shift it, right? It's just the grid, it's just the plane, right? We're just gonna do this simple step by step. So we do this, and then you hit mesh to curve. So the grid is already considered as a mesh, so it translates it to a curve. And then we do from curve back to mesh. And then the point of doing this is so I can get rid of the faces. And the curve circle that I attached in the profile curve here allows me to thicken it up. It's even though I just have scale for this now, which is a new thing in 5.0. So that's what's going on right there. And then as I'm setting the material, if I do set material, I'll put the material right there. And you have to put the material in there for it to actually affect it. Does that make sense, or am I going too fast? Oh, my bad. Alright, sorry. I thought I switched it back. That's my bad. Can you see it? You should be able to see it now. Sorry. So grid counts as a mesh to curve, transition it from a mesh to a curve, and goes to a curve to mesh. The point is to get rid of the faces, and I thicken the lines so I can play with the thickness. And you have to convert it back to, also need to convert it back to a mesh. or else it doesn't show up in the render. Simple enough? Alright, cool. So then once we have that, we have the hearts that are already here. So I put a cube already. So by itself, right? Cube. Just a by itself cube. And then I turn the mesh into a volume object. And I just turn it into a volume so I could, so then once I hook it up with the distribute points in volume, I could put random objects in here, hence the hearts. And then I do instance on points. So the points, so once it distributes the points in the volume, I can put an instance, which it can be, the instance is any object. So I'll put the heart on there, and then you have the hearts. Simple enough? Alright, cool. I was trying to, look, when I say all that, when I'm telling people shit like this, I feel like I'm speaking in gibberish, but I'm trying to make sure I'm not. Oh, it was lagging before? I assume it's not lagging now. Okay, cool. I didn't see the lagging comment before. Look, I feel like I'm talking ancient Greek to niggas when I just say all that. I'm just like, does he know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I can sum it down to a way that people can understand. So now that we've broken down all that down into steps, so now I need to figure out what I want to do with this. We good. Alright, cool. Cool. So, alright, so if we do red, pink. What we should do is probably randomize the heart colors. Or what we could do is do it like that. We could do that. We can make it green. So we could do that. Actually, if the light is affecting it, why don't we make the light? Okay, no, that was just going to... Alright. So if we did that, honestly, probably just do like this. Let me see if the bloom works like that. Alright. This shit is missing something, honestly. So, this is what I'm thinking. Let me go back to reference. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up. Let me see if I could pull up a tutorial or something for this. Because there's a layer that is missing out of all of this, to be honest. If I can find this tutorial, this would be the greatest thing that could have ever happened to me. Please, please, for the love of God, right here. Right here. Alright. Alright. This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Let's select one features you like from different references, images, and combine everything we lit. Then we lit. You know what? We lit. We are indeed lit. Alright, alright. Speaking of lit, can this thing lit the fuck up or shut the fuck up? I'm talking about the tutorial, not you. You good. You're good. You're perfectly fine. That's probably the best thing to do. Great idea. So, probably need to take small parts of it. I mean, that is the point of the reference. So, if we go... Yo. Hold on. Hold on. I saw something. Yo, this is cool. Hold up. I gotta show y'all niggas this. I gotta show you niggas this. This is... Safwi, let's go. Let's go, Safwi. Let's go, Safwi the GOAT. So let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this reference I saw. I actually like this. I actually like this a lot. And it's not... That's the wrong thing. Sorry. Hold on. One sec. What in the hell is it? It's not even working. Hold on. Give it a second. Give me a second, bro. There we go. Sorry. Alright. This is actually really cool. It's AI. I know it's AI modified right here. But I really like this. Let me see if it's even... This is probably... Because doing the interfaces like this might take a minute because that's a learning curve. But honestly, having these platforms and then having a move may be the move. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to reference this. We are going to reference this for real. So, let's go, Issa. Let's get it. My dog finally came in. Mr. Issa himself. Let's go. Hey, say hi to my new... say hi to my new fans. I appreciate everybody that's in this live stream right now. Did I say that? I said that. Y'all need to know more. So... Basically, what I want to do is probably do something from this reference. So, what I'm going to do... If I can make this transparent, but the thing is, with glass material, it's easier to... Hold on. It's easier to do it in... It's easier to do it in cycles. Transmission... Let's... Oh no. Okay. Alright, before we do anything, this is a friendly reminder and a PSA to all of you who make art. Please, before you get deep into your project, save that motherfucker. Because you could lose it. Save that project. Cherish it. Cherish it like you would cherish your girlfriend. Unless y'all don't cherish y'all girlfriends, then that's not my business, but you know. But luckily, we could just save it. Retro. Alright. What's poppin'? What's up? Yep, that's good advice. Amen. That's what I'm saying. So this is what we're going to do. I like the small hearts like cherry, like that they resemble cherry blossoms. I might keep that aspect. I really might keep that aspect. But what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm tweaking. Sorry. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna wireframe it. Shift D. We're gonna scale it. Give it a different texture. We're gonna give it an emission. And then I know this is probably gonna look good in cycles, or at least decent in cycles. Give it a second. If it crashes, at least I saved it. So I can sleep at night with it. Probably, hold on. The top one is probably having the problem because I have the mission. Hold on. Probably need to... No, don't delete it. No, I said scale. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to scale it to the axis. Not delete it. What is wrong with you? Nigga, what is wrong with you? Think I do something like that? So we're gonna do a mission. Well, let's go. What happens if we do a different color? I really want to find a way to not do cycles, but like glass transmissive textures look best. I mean, there's a way to get around it in Eevee. My man's crashing out already. So many ideas lost. The amount of times I forgot to save an FL, dude. Oh, bro, I'm cringing. I'm cringing at the thought. I'm cringing at the thoughts. I am cringing at the thought. Like, bro. Oh, that's gotta burn, bro. That's gotta burn. Oh, a moment of silence for his FL Studio files. Let's have a moment of silence for his FLs. My man's. I am. PTSD is a real thing. And we should sometimes take it seriously. Maybe. I don't know if that's the lesson we're supposed to get out of it, but it's the lesson we will get out of it. Metallic, roughness. Alright. Transmission. What did it be? Transmit. Hold on. Oh, it's probably because it has color. And it's not showing that. Yeah, that's the issue. Let's maybe scale this up. Maybe if we scale it up a bit more. But what we could do... Alright, so I got an idea. So we do this. But in the shader... we go... Hold on, we're on the... Why is it on... Hold on, sorry. Oh, sorry, yeah, commission right here. So we do Fresno. We do that. just hold on. Oh, sorry, not on color, strength. That's why. Let me make sure this works out the way I want to before we continue. Alright, so basically, if you don't know, basically I'm using Fresnel to affect where the color on the emission shader is. So I'm trying to make sure, keep the emission on the edges. So that's basically what I'm doing with Fresnel. I said I hope you know that the first vocal remix I did for you was lost, and I had to find a hard backup file, which was like 4 hours of goddamn. That's nigga. That's top secret. Shut the fuck up. Top secret information. But yeah. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But that's gotta be rough. That's gotta be. That has gotta be rough. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, why is it on CPU? Oh, nah. No wonder why it's tweaking. GPU always cycles GPU. There's no way, no rhyme or reason or nothing, no logical reason you should have it on CPU when it has GPU rendering. Oopsie. Hey, we gotta kill him, guys. He's on to us. He leaked out government. This is CIA level information. Like, this is... You can't be leaking this shit, bruh. Like, this is probably how rappers feel when they have albums and songs leaked. But oh my gosh, yeah, my file's not responding. Let's go. What do the kids say? What the young niggas say? 6-7. My file's not responding. It's probably gonna crash. 6-7. Oh no. Yeah, it's about to crash out. Just on the bright side, I saved the file. That's why I say you always save your file. Because imagine I did that and you don't save your file. Hold on. Well, we're gonna just let the file crash. No shit. No shot. You just jinxed me, bruh. This nigga literally jinxed me, bruh. That's what happened, bro. Nigga literally jinxed me. Nigga literally jinxed me. Hold on, at least we saved it, so I could just get back into it. And we didn't make it far from the point I saved, so we lucked out. Alright, so are we back? Hold on. Alright, so we back. Brother says 6-7 with a straight face. Look, man, I'm just trying to get hit with the YNs are saying, you know. I'm just trying to stay hip with the people. Maybe I need to do something. Maybe a different background. I could do. Yep. Type shit. If I did the pink, maybe orange or purple sky, maybe. Maybe make it pastel-y a bit. Um, hold on. Okay, we're on EV. Let me do transparent, and then we'll do emission. They make shader. So the emission will be red, but it'll still be transparent. Even though, hold on. Will one of them be, hold on, could I do glass BDSF? Let me see. That's not bad. Hold on. So let me radius. So let me go enter the blended. Train, because you gotta change the blender modes in Eevee. That's an important step. Actually, if we do, kind of cool. It's just kind of cool now. All right, so we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna scale it, and then we're gonna do a whole different material and make this the emissive. Shift A, emission. Hold up. Oh, I need to move this from the duplicate. So now you have this. And then right now what you have, you got like throw pink in here. Do like a hot pink. I don't know if the hot pink's working here, so what I'll do is I'm gonna do red. So then we're gonna start here, compositing. Hold on, let me check my chat real quick. Says you're pushing 40. Wait, is he really at? No, wait. No, he's not LO, or maybe he is. Shut your nigga, shut the fuck up. No, I'm not pushing 40. If anything, this nigga's pushing 40. But no, I am not pushing 40. To clarify, the blasphemy in this damn chat from this nigga. Like, no, I am not pushing 40, bro. You wildin' out your ass, bruh. You tweaking. Don't listen to him. He OD tweaking. He be tweaking. He a tweaker for real. But hold on, let me try chromatic aberration. Let me try it to do that. Add, not offset. Let's do scale. I don't hate this. Subbloom. Yes. You do that. Sensor noise. That's what I guess the render will look like. So far, I'm liking the color palette of it. My guess will be 20s. Yes, I'm in my 20s. This nigga just talking crazy, talking about, oh yeah, nigga, he pushing 40. Like, shut your ass up. But yeah, don't listen to him. He crazy. Bro be wildin' talking about that. So what we can do... This is so good. I like the color palette. It needs more. So I kind of like the pastel. It's starting to grow on me. This can kind of go though. Let's replace this with something else. Let me see what we can do. We can do... What if we just... Let's just do a cube. So instead of doing a grid, we're gonna do a cube just to see something. Let me get these messy ass nodes out the way. No, move it, damn it. All right, so we do this. So we got that. So once we do that, also, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? At the age 10 years from now, so I'll be what, 78, something like that. So no, actually, yeah, 78. Yeah, no, I'll be 67. Yeah, I said it again. What you gonna do about it, David? But no, in all seriousness, in a decade from now, I see myself successful in this, bruh. Like, I've already seen myself successful in this now, in the next like year or so. Like, I feel like my life's gonna change in these next few months. So yeah, bruh. Like, I see myself getting studio work, doing my own work, like getting to, you know, like I said, obviously getting paid to do what I want to do, but more so changing the culture with art, because art is more so of just technically getting something done and going about your business. Like, you can do that, and I was that way for a long time. I was like, I just want to make my art, make some cool shit, go about my business. But like, bro, art is a gift. Like, when you develop it, like, you have a gift to the world. So I think you should be able to give that to others and inspire others. And the thing is, Blender and visual effects, stuff like that, this is a niche kind of thing. I want to make this the norm for people. I want this to make this a standard. That's what I want long term out of all of this. So that's where we're at. I like this. So where's the reference I had? Right. We could just do the platforms. So let me just... So we're gonna do... I'm trying to remember, because I know mesh, there's a way to see how much you know, for instance, my physics knows this. I forgot, how do you do this shit again? There's a way to do this. Hold up. Like this. I want to do something like this. So, I want to try that. There's a way to array. There was a way to do it in geometry notes. I just forgot how the hell to do it. art is a gift to humankind. I mean, I did say that. You can technically quote me saying that. It is. Like I said, as much as I, want to do this and get paid for what I do, obviously, I don't do it just for that. There's a difference between that and people who just only want the money from it. So, that's, I think, the difference. When people say they want to do things for money. So, where are we at with this? Let me see. Alright, let me go back, because... Is it duplicate? Hold on. Or would I... Hold on, let me look this up real quick, because I've done this before. Hold on. Duplicate array. Let me see. No, okay, y'all don't need to hear this. Nope, we don't need to hear the voice. Holy. Geometry to instance. There's a way more simple way of doing it than this. There is a way more simple way of doing it. Yeah, there's like, people got like whole... No, actually... Hold on. Let me try... Duplicate elements. Point. Duplicate instance. Oh, okay. I'm spelling it wrong. There we go. Set position. I don't remember this being the way to do it, but I'ma just... Push comes to shove, I'll just use the regular array, but I'm trying to see if I can get more control of the render itself. I hate geometry nodes. I'm not gonna lie. I told that to myself too. until I realize that I'd rather do geometry nodes than run cycles. Trust me, you'll thank me for that later. Alright. Also, while I'm thinking about it, how long have you been doing Blender for? I know you said it hasn't been long, but like, how long have you been doing it for? Position. Offset. So if you do XYZ. Wait, where did you? Multiply. Okay. Math. Multiply. Like that. Wish there was a better way to do it. Down, so we do that. Unless we can do random value. Ooh, oh, hold on. What the hell we cooking? We cooking some shit. I don't know what kind of shit, but we cooking something. 6 months. Still a bit skeptical to learn this for a full-time job since AI is booming. I can understand the fear of it, but don't let that stop you, bruh. Don't let that stop you. Do not let that stop you. Do not let that stop you. Don't let that stop you at all, just because. For you, how I would start. First of all, have you done Blender the donut tutorial? Before I continue. Let me stretch it out. That's too wide. Transform. Let me do the transform geometry. Translates. Alright. First of all, let's save before anything. Because now I'm kind of liking where we're at with this. This is missing another color. It's missing an... Alright, I know the basics. Not like you, though. No, basically, that you are crazy. Do you have a good PC setup with you? Then you crazy. Hey, man. I try my hardest to be as good as I can. Do I have a good PC setup? The answer to that question is very nuanced and deep, and you really have to think hard and sit to yourself and really sit down and make the deep observation within to answer. No, the hell I don't. I'm bullshitting. I don't have a good. I'm on a budget PC right now, bruh. Look, man, I would love to get an upgrade. Money for PC stuff is hard to come by. I don't have a good good setup right now. I'm striving to get one, but this is my budget PC, bruh. I know the basics. Okay, so you know the basics. So I was gonna say, once you do Blender, the donut tutorial, cause me, I never finished my donut because I had to start getting into another project, so I kind of never got a chance to finish my donut. I just kind of got straight into it, so I never really got a chance to do that. There's probably stuff I didn't get a chance to learn because of that. It could have helped my growth, but at the same time, I think the best thing is to learn in terms of learning projects. So with Blender, what do you want to do? You want to model environments? You want to do VFX? Like what do you want to do with it specifically? Like what lane do you want to go into with it? So let's say we are going to go. Let's go emission. Oh. Let's go emission here. No, not tint. I'm sorry. My bad. Emission. Oh, I didn't put set material. My bad. That's the issue. That's the issue. I forgot to put this one here. All right, so now we know that works. Now that's a terrible color. Visualize like you concert and stuff. Okay, you want to get into that too, because I want to see. I kind of like the grid. Me too, but I wanted to see what I could do with this. I wanted to make kind of an obstacle thing. So what? To make it simple, we probably could go back to the grid. So if we already have red, we already have purple, we already have pink. Orange could probably go really good with this too. I don't know. Could try it. Huh. Because what I was trying to do is make it an obstacle. I was trying to make it an obstacle and have the hearts bounce, the big heart bounce on the obstacle. That's where I was trying to go with this. It probably needs a texture rather than just a straight up emission. So we could make it metallic. And then something like that. So, hold on. Let me try something. If I do a white Wait, what the fuck? Yo, I didn't. I didn't know. Hold up. RGB Asia. Shit. Let's just go back to where we had it. And then shading with it has to go under geometry nodes. So with the hearts, this is material 01. So honestly, what we could do, we go emission. Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. I gotta head out. I sadly have work tomorrow. Nigga, you wanna have a job? I appreciate you for coming out, bruh. See ya. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming out, but nigga, you wanted to be shit in life? You got a job? You wanna work? You wanna make money? What's wrong with you? Why do you want to be successful in life? What do you need to do? Pay bills? Like, be an adult? Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Sounds like some lame shit to me. Oh well. But nah, in all seriousness, stay easy though. I appreciate you for coming out. You did say you was gonna show up, and you did. Hopefully you have a good shift at work tomorrow. So this is what we're gonna do. Because if there's a way I can control them individually, that would honestly be nice. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's... Alright. I'm gonna say it like this. For the... For the sake of saving time, let me try this. Actually, let me try something. We're gonna do the grid. We're gonna do curve to mesh. We're gonna do not mix. Hold on. What was the damn note called? Hold on. I'm back. I was doing tech support. Oh, jeez. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm talking to... hey, man, I'm talking about Mr. David, Mr. Pocaloka. This man wants to go to work and make money and pay rent. Like, what the hell's wrong with this nigga? But hey, my dog Issa is back and was doing tech support. Of course he was doing that. That's what you niggas do. But dang, what happened with DoorDash, bruh? What was I? There was a thing I was looking for. Oh, hey, you're a bit loud there. Sorry, a tutorial was playing that was blowing my ears out. About when deaf. Listening to that shit. Okay. So... if I can go... I don't know... That's what it's called. I don't know why the name of that node left my mind. Better this time. That's good. Last session had an emergency. What you mean? What happened? Not emergency. I'm back. I was doing things. I think you should become a full-time 3D streamer. Strammer. Sorry, Strammer. We're the Stram, not a stream. We're the Stram. Oh, by the way, Issa, I accidentally called it a Stram instead of a stream, so we're calling it the Stram. That's what we're calling it now. We're stramming now. Black screen. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright, it should be good. Alright, cool. It's lag. Hold up. Yeah, bro, you have a black screen. Yeah, I know I'm black. You don't have to remind me. I know I'm black. It's Black History Month. What's your point? I'm insecure, okay? Don't make me insecure. I'm proud. But nah, is the black screen fixed though? It should be showing the stream now. Stramming. I love how you're going it. Oh, how long till I stram? How I plan on stramming? What's it? I'll give myself 10:30 at the latest, cause I got work in the morning, so I'll probably stram till 10:30 latest. Doesn't mean I'll end it. I could end it earlier, but I want to actually take the time and kind of do something. I don't want to take too much time on it. So what I want to do, hold on, I actually got an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Hold on. So we're gonna do, well, two ideas. Join the geometry. We're gonna do join geometry, and we are going to put this curve to mesh in here. Then we're going to have, yeah, I don't like that. It does not work, but I have another even better schmetter idea. Better schmetter, maybe wetter. That was a crazy statement, but we're just gonna pretend we're just gonna go with it. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do set position, then we're going to do mesh. Actually, no, let's just use this setup right here. We fuse this. Yeah, nigga. Why would I do a new thing? Add more nodes. There we go. And now we do it like this, and then we add the vertices. So you talking about hold on. You're talking about that you say you like the grid, right? But here's the thing. The best part about art is why pick between one thing or the other when you can do both. You can do both. Like, why? So So duplicate amount. You can do it like that. I don't like it flat like that. So I like it more in the box look. So also we might want to lower the size of the hearts, the scale up. So 0.05. And then there was a place where I could play with the noise. Rotation. So there's a way where I could just play with the movement of it fluidly. I can't remember what it was. But let's just render it here. Hold on. Hold up. Alright. The stramming is good. So I'm trying to figure out how we affect the thickness of it. Because it's just the scale of the thing. Resolution. Actually, probably maybe this. Oh, that actually worked. I'm gonna make it a little thicker, so I'm gonna do 0.005. Alright, much better. So we got the grid and we got this. So it's gonna be a little weird. So this is probably, so I wanna parent these together. So Control P, parent object, keep transform. So probably what I want to do is move it down, up, and then do other shit with it. Pause. So there was a way to do this thing with the noise. I can't remember how you do it. It was like a dust particles and geometry nodes. But while I'm thinking about it, S-Boy, so when you say you want to do like concert visuals and stuff, my biggest advice to you, and this has helped me, Ducky 3D on YouTube. Ducky 3D. Do his tutorials. Actually, if you're trying to really understand what you're doing, do the same. Okay, do one tutorial, do it 3 times, and in each version you change something and add your flair to it so you can understand what you're doing. That's what helped me. Because before I was doing it beat for beat, and I'm just like, I don't like doing shit beat for beat. I don't like doing that because I want to have my own interpretation. You dig? You dig, my nig? So that's just where we're at. So let me see if I can get the right thing. Oh no, I'm not doing simulation notes. You got me fucked up if you think I'm doing that. No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not trying to do all that. For this, no. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but like... Hold on. There's another thing where I didn't have to do that. I don't know how. Before I have to go to find it. It's somewhere around here. I know I have to put in the noise texture somewhere. I just forgot where. Okay, got you. Let me look at something. Actually, I thought about something. So let's say we do that. Control, object, keep transformation. So if we do that, we can just do something like this. Alright, cool. So you still door dashing, Issa, or are you done for today? So if we did... Done for the day. Alright, for sure. How you feel about what we got so far? We just been playing around with stuff. So I got pink, purple's come on. So copy. So the environment is, let me put the right hex in here. I'm working on a client project right now. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah. How do I feel about the visual? It's okay. Me too. Me too. I feel like I could push it a bit harder. Me personally. But I'm just doing what I can with it. Because let me show you what I'm kind of trying to reference. Let me show you what I'm trying to... So I was doing different references, but then I saw this, and I was like, yo, I wanted to do something kind of like this. So that's what I'm trying to do. What is? That's the reference I was trying to go for. It's not translating like I want to, but colors are throwing me off. Yeah, in the reference or my thing. What we talking? Because in terms of the colors, right now I am using, at least for me, I'm using. What the fuck am I using? Analogous, yeah, and this is what I'm using right here. Let me show it. Let me switch it. This is the color palette I'm using right now. In your I would try to improve your color ramp and the texture. In your visualizers, I would try to improve the color comp and the texture of the. So it's more so the textures than anything that's throwing you off. Let's improve the color composition and the textures. Alright. So honestly, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm going to do. Yeah, this is the color palette I am using because I wanted to have red. I wanted to have red and pinks. So yeah, color composition. Sorry, right here. I was trying to do a thing where it bounces, but honestly, I'm thinking about it. I'm probably just not gonna overcomplicate it. So mesh the curve. Where the hell is the grid? And then I'm gonna transform it. That's something coming. There's still a lot to tweak. It's a lot to tweak. What the heck's of the grid? Oh, the hex of the grid. Oh, like the hex code. Hex code. That is F04B18FF. Let me make sure. Hold up. Let me try to copy that. And try something. Try that. I don't think it changes much. Hold on. We're probably thinking about this in the wrong way. I think it has something coming together, but still a lot to tweak. Let me try something. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I kind of fuck with that. Hold on. Yo. I thought of something. Mr. Krabs! I have an idea! I have it! Hold on. This is probably... Hold on, I got it. By the way, a lot of these references on Pinterest are like AI. It's... Hold on. Hold on. I... I liked it. I like the spinning thing here. So, can I technically... Yeah, I've been looking for alts to Pinterest because of AI slop. Yeah, I'm like, why is there so many? Here's the thing: some of the AI references do kind of go hard. I ain't gonna hold you, but the majority of them are literally AI. I'm like, nigga, it doesn't all have to be AI. It just does not have to be. So... Actually, let me look at this reference I have. And I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, but I already like the lighting and the shading of all this. I already like what we have. Hold on, let me see what we looking like. Ooh. Hold on. Let me show y'all what this render looking like. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can see the render. Hold up. If y'all can't, hold on. There we go. This is what the render looks like. This is what this shit looks like. Hold on. I don't hate this. Yeah. I like that a lot more. I like that too. I like that too. I genuinely... Hold up. My screen went black. Yeah, I like it too if it would show up. Damn it. Yeah. I'm not digging that orange. Nah, I bet I'm not digging that orange. You just don't like orange, nigga. You're orange phobic. That's what you are. You're orange phobic. That's what it is. Well, we can try green. No. No. Actually, better idea. Better idea. Better idea. Alright, there we go. Now it's purple. Can you show me the hex code of the heart? The outer shell is just clear, and then the hex code for the heart in the middle. This is the hex code right here. Is Blender showing? Okay, it's showing. Hold up. Let me try this red. Purple isn't a bad choice. It's not. Cause we using that purple. So we use purple, pink, the red. Actually, so if we do that. Purple is it? Hold on, let me see what he's talking about. Did you give me a brown? What's this for? The heart? A gradient on the grid or a world would work. I was thinking about doing a gradient too. Up to you. Because I feel like a gradient somewhere helps. Because like I feel like we're on the right path. Actually, this is what I was going to do. This is what I was going to do actually. I'm going to go back to the red I originally had. So if we have instance of points, we move this and we have store named attributes point, we got instance, and then we're gonna name it random value, random value, and then we go to material 1, and then we're gonna do a color ramp. We're going to put that. We're gonna do a different. I'm sorry, that code wasn't for the heart. Okay. So then we're gonna copy this. And then we're gonna do so then if we do we're gonna do attributes and do factor. We're gonna do random, oh hold up, instancer. We're not gonna do factor here. Hold on, let me do material 1, random, then we go to geometry nodes, we do instance on points, instance, geometry node, geometry random. No, it's not. Hold up. Let me see if I could do points. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. So now we have randomness in the hearts. So now we can have randomness in the hearts. Alright, hold on. So what if actually, let me try something. Like this. I can mess with the randomness a bit more. Alright, there we go. Let me show the random. Let me show y'all the. Let me show y'all next the render. Hold on. So let me show you the Blender render. And this is what we have for the render. I probably need to turn down the chromatic aberration because I think it's a, hold on, compositing, chromatic aberration. Alright, I turned it off completely so you can see what's going on. So this is the random colors that are happening. Better in my opinion. Me too. Me fucking too. I like what we have here. I really like what we have here. Cause I think the it's cool that the lines are that. But yeah, I think the gradients with the hearts is better. I was already gonna do it. Like, I was thinking about trying green, but I don't think green works for this. I mean, unless we could try it. Actually, we could try it green. Alright, what y'all think about this pastel-y look? What are we thinking? Is this it? So we like it pink purple or like the pastel-y with the green? What we thinking? What we thinking? Green is a little too much. Is a little too much in my opinion. Okay. It was worth a shot. Hold on. So, actually, small user green is great. Yeah, I thought that's what I was thinking. I think a bit of green was, hold on, healthy for it. Me personally. So, like this, I think this amount of green isn't terrible. I was thinking about making the grid green, but I was just like, I don't know. So I think that's what. So right now, I kind of fuck what we have. I'll rock with what we have. So let me see what it looks like with some chromatic aberration. With some, not a lot, some. So animate the noise. Bloom. Hot bloom. Wait, clamp. Do medium. Tint. Edit. Redo. Redo. So this is what I'm thinking. Right? Hold on. I might low-key add more to the volume. Let me see. First of all, let's save. Okay, way too much. No, don't crash, don't crash. Please, don't crash. I beg of you. I beg of thee, please do not crash. Hold on. And I forgot to switch screens anyway, so, you know. It is what it is at that point. Please. Please. Thank God I just saved. Thank God I just saved. Ladies and gentlemen, this should teach everybody to save. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna... Let me get Blender back up. Gosh. My Blender crashed. Hold on. And it's still... Please don't tweak out. Hold on. Alright, we should be back. We should be back in the mix. Let me check, make sure we are. So yeah, I think the small use of green is good. So what I'm gonna probably do, yeah, I want to spin the camera around. Blah. I don't want the camera. Yeah. There's a way. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to hold on. Hold on, man. Because it shows this. Let me play with the let me play with the lens a little bit. So it's 50. Oh, because I parent. Oh, that's why. Let me clear the parent so we can. Shift. Alt P. Alt P. Clear parent. So what we're gonna do. How do you feel about the flat surface? Flat grid surface? Vaporwavy. Was there a thing I'm supposed to feel, or were you just asking? But for the style, for the style, it makes sense. I like it, but and I know I'm referencing vaporwave, but for certain things, I didn't want to spam it. But that's just kind of, I guess, me. So let me try this. Let me play with the lens a bit. Nah, this is... You can't see the reflective glass unless... Yeah. But the light... Okay, the light has to be on it. Like, at most times. Not the grab. Point. Let's try this. But in terms of the flat grid itself, like in this specific thing, like I said, it doesn't need a gradient. I think it's perfectly fine. I want to play with lens a bit. Actually, instead of making it, we need to make the lens big. There we go. We need to angle it. And then we need to go like here. Let me see this. Let me lower the lens a bit. I really think I probably just need to keep it. I'm gonna keep it at 50 for this. I'm gonna just keep it at 50. I'm gonna keep it at 50. The lens at 50, yeah. I think that's honestly the way to be real with you. Just keep the lens at 50. This is probably There we go. That's what I was gonna. Let me see. So what I'll probably do. Yeah, I'll probably do it like that. And then there should be a way to animate. No, rotation. What was it? Was it like noise? Was it like noise texture or something? It was noise somewhere. And then you put it to factor, and then was it? Do like 40. There was a way you could do it. I can't remember how exactly, but there was a tutorial I watched. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. Cause it's gonna bother me if I don't. It's going to bother me if I don't. Hold on. Points dead. Bloody blah. Alright. Hold on. There we go. I remember. I see it. I see it. I remember now. So where's set position? Set position. Set position. Is there set position? There's no set position. Okay, hold on. So there should be. Then we go set position. Set position. And then, okay, my memory's catching back up. Then we do multiply. Not vector. Actually. Vector. It's a vector math. It's a vector math. Okay. So vector math. And then we'll do multiply. Then we do offsets. Offset. Woo. Offset. Woo, 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 woo. But nah. Okay. So is that... Hold on, no, wrong thing, sorry. So, da-da-da. You do multiply. Okay. So let's just put... Okay, so you put the color in this vector, and then you put it to like 3. And then, hold on. That does not feel... Is it supposed to be in position or offset? No, it's in the offset. I have it in the right place. So offset vector multiply color. There we go. I just had to push it. So let's do hashtag frame divided by 10. Hashtag frame divided by 50. Let's slow it down. That is a lot going on. Oh yeah, S-Boy, if you're still there, basically what I'm doing, I'm gonna log off here in a bit. Good work so far. Yeah, I'm probably about to head off. I need to be wrapping it up anyways. Appreciate it. But long story short, whoever's in here, I'm just gonna make this go slow, and then I'm just gonna orbit the camera around. So, actually, I probably need to wrap it up myself. But hey, I appreciate you coming out. Actually, I'm gonna finish this off stream. I finish the rest of this off stream, and I'm gonna post it hopefully tomorrow, since tomorrow's Valentine's Day. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Hey man, nice to meet you too, man. I appreciate you coming out to support. You didn't have to do that with your day. You could have did anything else today, but you came to support me. I appreciate you. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. I have the tendency to lock in, so I'm like, hey, I probably should slow down for the viewers so they know what the hell's going on. But thank you so much. I know it was a bit messy because I'm trying to put something within a day. I'm not really good with throwaways because I like to take my time with things, but this is what I'm trying to do. This is trying to... Well, I don't want to call it a throwaway. I want to make it good, but like I'm not going to take like a month on it. You feel what I'm saying? But with everything said, I appreciate everybody coming out to see me. The new viewers that came in. This is the most I've had in a stream. I appreciate everybody. I know people had other things they had to do, or the people... It was an awesome experience. When's the next stream? Next Friday. We're good. My plan is to do streams every Friday at 7:30 if possible. 7:30 or 8ish. That's usually the plan. Things got complicated at the end, which is boring and part of the project. Hold on. Things got complicated at the end, which is boring and part of the project. Basically, oh, was I complicating a bit in the end? My bad. Which is boring and part of the project. Are you saying it was the boring part of the project when it got complicated, or are you asking me what was the most boring part of the project? But for the future, I'll try to be better at slowing it down a bit. Cause when I'm working, I'm thinking, hey, I'm trying to get to this step to this step. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for the future experiences, so it doesn't get that complicated, because I don't want to overcomplicate things for you. That's not my intent, but I just kind of get in that mode, you feel me, where I'm just like really locked in on the project. That's just kind of where I'm at mentally. So for future streams, and towards the end, I'll try to slow things down. And I overcomplicate a lot of things in my head too, so that also doesn't help. But yeah, next streams will consistently be Fridays at 7:30. That's good. But yeah, that was complicated to me. So hell yeah. Hey, I'll keep in mind to slow it down, bruh. Looking forward to it. Since this is a one-off project, I'll either get back to run cycles or some type of character animation, or I'll do another VFX thing. But it is what it is. Hopefully, we can get it down point, get it on point. But thank you for everyone for coming out to the Stram. Big Stram, Strammy Whammy. Which is a crazy saying that out loud. But I appreciate y'all coming out to the stream, the Stram stream. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next stream. Happy Valentine's Day if y'all got a girl or y'all got a man, whichever one y'all have. Congratulations. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend. Have a good day tomorrow, good weekend, but thank you all for coming out and taking time out your day. But y'all stay easy, alright? Vino out. The Stram, let's go. Alright, I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Stay easy.